up, everybody? Today I'm going to teach you guys how to bar spin. I know I made a how to bar spin video October 31st. I remember it was Halloween. But today I got bar spins a little bit much cleaner, so I'm going to teach you guys some more tips. Pretty much the first thing that you want to do when learning a bar spin is know which hand you're going to throw with. So if you're left foot forward, which in this case I am, you're going to throw with your left hand and you're going to catch with your right. Don't catch with the same hand that you throw, and don't throw X up either. You want to throw with one hand and catch with the other. So if you throw with your left hand, you're going to catch with your right. So you see I throw my left, my right hand catches it, and then my left hand goes back around. If I throw my right hand, I throw my right, and then my left hand is going to catch it. So pretty much if you're left foot forward, you're going to throw your bars with your left hand, catch with your right. If you are right foot forward, you're going to throw with your right hand, catch with your left. When learning bar spins, the number one thing I recommend is don't throw X up, otherwise you're going to get too used to that, and it's just going to take a lot more time for you to learn with throwing with one hand. The reason why I learned bar spins pretty quickly, and the reason was because I was really committed to them, and I always threw it with one hand, and I always stayed over the bar. So the number one thing before learning bar spins, before you even hop and throw them, you're going to want to practice getting the motion. So put your pedal on your knee or leg and just practice the motion. Just like flick them around. Just like flick them around a million times. Like make sure you get the motion down. Doing that a lot is going to help you getting the motion, because you don't want to go do a bar spin and then you're going to fall, because you want to get the motion down really good. So if you're throwing them slowly, then you're going to want to practice that motion of flicking it. And also there's two ways of doing a bar spin. There's a bus driver, where you pass it around with your hand the whole way, and then there's what I call a real bar spin, is when you flick it and catch. In my opinion, flicking a bar spin and letting go, it just looks much cleaner, especially if you see like take a picture of yourself. It's gonna look much cleaner if you let go and you're like this in the air. It just looks cooler. But if you like pass it around, it's okay, but it just looks a lot cleaner if you flick it. So it's okay to bus driver when you first learn it. When I first learned it, I bus drivered around 180, and then all I did was I turned my hand like that. But now I just fully flick it. I literally just throw and catch right here. A lot of people are scared with bar spins because they think that they're going to fall back or forward. But what I learned is if you have your body weight forward, it's impossible to fall. So if you just bunny hop and stay centered, I'll show you. I'm going to let go. You see, I threw my hands off and I didn't fly forward or back. The reason is because my body is hunched over my bike. So just don't be scared of that, because if your body weight is forward and your legs are straight, you won't tip over left or right. Because I just demonstrated. I just took my hands off. I didn't fly back or forward. It's because my whole body weight's forward. So you just want to keep that in mind. And another thing people have trouble with is when they do their bars, they lean back, but their weight is not forward, and that's how, if you don't catch it, you're going to fall back. But if you're lean too forward and you don't catch it, you might fall like that. So I highly recommend the bar spin is all about keeping your weight perfectly centered, not too forward, not too back. And that's how you're going to catch it. So once you got the motion of flicking it, just get the motion down real good. After you got that, you're going to want to go and try and hop and throw them. So what I learned to help me catch it and not be scared is I went to the grass. So not this type of grass, but it was the soft type of grass where you play soccer or football. It's just a little bit softer over there, and I was just less scared to do it. So I just hopped and threw it. And the number one tip with bar spins is your weight forward, and you want to have your butt lean back, but your head over the bars facing the stem. So you want to have your legs straight, but body hunched over. So I'll show you what I mean. You should be in like this position. That way, everything, like your stomach is not in the way, and pretty much nothing is in the way. Everything is clear, and you won't get hurt. You can see if you're riding like this, you have so much. My bars are 28 and a half wide, so I have a lot of space before I hit my stomach, and especially when you're in the air, you have a lot of room, so you're not gonna hit your knee or stomach. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go out there and don't be scared. That's the number one tip I could give you, is if you're scared, you're gonna hurt yourself and you're gonna make the trick more complicated. It's really not that hard of a trick. Another thing that gets people scared is they think they're gonna throw and they're not gonna catch it. But generally speaking, if you have your hand right here, if you're gonna throw it, it's gonna fall into your hand, because if you have your hand right here, it will catch. It's like catching a ball. You know, if you have your hands here, it's gonna fall into your hand. The same thing with bar spins. If you throw and take your hand out, the ball will fall into your hand. So that's pretty much it. I'll do one more. So that's pretty much all you need to know, is just flick, catch, land, weight forward, lean back, head over the bars. And oh, one more thing before I end the video. A lot of people ask me if you need to pinch your seat or pinch your cranks or whatever. Personally, you don't have to do that, but your body automatically does that, because when you jump in the air, your legs are automatically straight. And I have a fat seat, so my like the inner part of my legs sort of clamp it, and that's what keeps the bike centered, and it's not gonna tip over if you don't catch it. And that's pretty much it with the bar spin. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.